Like them boys say, like them rapper boys say, y'all already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It don't it don't take a rocket scientist to see that some trill shit that took place. You know what I'm talking about? Gotta excuse me. I'm taking care of a little business while I'm taking care of a little business. You know what I mean? It's always a good thing to take care of some business while you taking care of business. I like that. Yeah, I like that. But anyway, in the news, we all see and recognize that they done freed the OG. Yeah, I know a lot of people might be a little disgruntled about the decision and OG being what I mean on the streets, back up on the streets. You know what I'm saying, ready to come down. But it's those of us who we fans. I'm gonna speak for myself. I don't want to put no words in nobody's mouth. Uh, I'm a fan of OG. You know what I mean? From the movies he made with Sidney Poitier and the movies he made, on his own with different black actors. He always have been a very impeccable um, comedian, actor, spokesperson. When he brought us the voices of Fat Albert, he hosted Fat Albert. You know what I mean? A lot of us can relate to that because a lot of us remember that. You know what I mean? Hey, 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 motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But look, OG is back up on the streets. He back up on the slab. You know what I mean? And it's a beautiful thing because now I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Some of y'all may have been able to experience being an athlete or being popular. You did see being an athlete and being popular, it kind of open up doors for you in different ways. Let's say high school. Let's say high school. Okay, so in high school, let's say you was a quarterback or a star running back or somebody who was just popular. Maybe somebody who was on the basketball team, point guard, whatever. You put up some big plays. So in school, your name was always mentioned, and everybody celebrated. They celebrated you when they seen you in the hallway, and that made you pop. That made you a little popular. I'm drinking me a little whiskey. Don't mind me. I'm drinking me a little whiskey. You know what I'm saying? Put some hair on your chest. But that made you a little popular. So if you experienced that in school, you became a little popular. You understood how sometimes females, they would gawk over you, or they would just have crushes on you and just treat you different. So if you happen to show up at one of the parties where, what I'm saying, everybody was, and one of those chicks or two or three of those chicks was there who thought you was the shit, you know what I mean, without knowing too much about you, not even knowing if you a jerk or not, they ready to, what I'm saying, treat you real royally. So those of you who have been somewhat popular and who could attract females can relate to that. You know what I mean? Now, if you've had a hard time with women, you probably don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But you know what I mean? Myself, you know what I'm saying? Orange gorilla, beautiful orangutan, you know what I'm saying? I always pulled me some bitches. Yeah. I've always pulled me some bitches, know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not with no money or none of that. I ain't never been no trick. But yeah, so here it is. I get a little popularity from my music and my affiliation and everything. So that kind of take the Kagogi rate through the roof. Like the Kagogi rate just bust through the roof after that, you know. So if you understand the dynamics of a household name, a man who been on TV for decades, you could understand the stardom and the star power that he would have. And if the little star power I had would woo females and make them act out of character, I'm just a grain of pepper, salt, of sand, or whatever compared to this humongous, you know what I mean, comedian, actor, slash, whatever. So if they was throwing themselves at me, coming to my hotel room at all hours of the night, ready to bust it open and do whatever, just just to be amongst the crew, you got to understand what could possibly be happening for OG. Now OG is a superstar, you know what I'm saying? OG been in all kind of black exploitation movies and all kind of comedies. Hey man, OG been in the game for a long time. You know what I mean? Welcome home, OG. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, I don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't holding no light bulbs. I probably was a baby when some of the shit was taking place. You know what I'm saying? Because OG been in the game a long time and been probably partying with some bad airhead bitches for a long time. So I'm just saying, if they was throwing themselves at me, you know what I mean, and my stardom wasn't even really solidified, nor was it just global. So what you think they doing to a player like that who in everybody household, on everybody TV, and probably every magazine at the time? So what you think? You think they holding out on him? You think they giving him a hard time, playing hard to get? Tell that shit to somebody else. Tell that shit to a fool. You know what I mean? Now I heard in the deposition he had to, expose some of the shit that was taking place. Now I heard none of the deposition, so I don't know what he was talking about or what he said. But I know OG had to be somewhat player, and them hoes was playing themselves. Like for instance, I remember being in a small town, and we were doing a show, and we were at the hotel prior to the show, just chilling. And the hotel was kind of off to the side, and ain't nobody really knew we was there but the promoter and a couple people we told. But somehow the females realized we was there. And long story short, I was kind of engaging with one. She was pretty. She was pretty. She was pretty dope. She had long hair. She was gorgeous. She was kind of thick, and she had another chick with her who looked at kind of she was sexy, but she wouldn't be the type of chick I would just gun at. I would gun at the one that I was engaging with. But the one I was engaging with was trying to engage me on some platonic, let me get to know you type shit. But she was vibing with a nigga, and she wanted to hang out with a nigga, but she was trying to let a nigga know that she wasn't trying to go there, if that's what I was thinking. So I'm already thinking like, okay, boom, I'm not taking her to my room, this and that. I ain't wasting her time or mine. But throughout the occasion, I seen a homegirl watching me. And so I ain't think nothing of it. And we were using the elevator, or we was using the stairs to go up to our rooms. And so I went up on the elevator to my room, but old girl was watching me. And so probably about whatever I went did, I came back down within about 25, 30 minutes. Now, when I came back down the stairs. and there was a door that was in front of the stairwell, and the stairs went up and then they turned. So when I came down and turned, the other chick was standing at the bottom of the stairs, and she just looking at me and shit, looking demonic. And I'm about to walk down the stairs, and she start coming up the stairs like an old snake, slithering and shit. And she walked dead up to a nigga and told a nigga straight business. I just want to eat your stick. She just told a nigga straight up, I just want to eat your stick. I say, damn, bitch. You know what I mean? But I gonna let her eat the stick up. You know what I'm saying? And then she like, take me to your room. I'm like, for what? You already pleased the nigga right here on the motherfucking steps. Ain't no need, ain't no need. Get your ratchet ass on. And so I went down the stairs, and that's just me and her little secret. But she didn't know my name. She didn't know my position, on the team. But this the type of treatment I got just being a nigga wearing some of the UGK record attire. I could have been the janitor. I could have been the bag boy. I could have been whatever. But she ate up on that stick just cuz. And from what I heard, she went to stick eating all night long. You know what I mean? Word around the hotel room, she was stick eating all night long. Now, did she know anybody's name or status or what position they played? I don't know. But there's just an example to show you how, you see these females and they know that the game is in town and the players is in town. They might be bona fide wives, girlfriends, whatever they are. But because these players in town for this brief moment, they come out of their character, man. So I'm just saying, I wasn't there. I don't know what OG did, but just knowing OG star power, he wouldn't have to force himself on nobody when you got all these hoes coming at you. You got all these hoes and they want to be somebody. He already somebody. They want to be somebody. So what's going to help them be somebody? If they get around somebody that's a somebody, and if they get in good with that somebody that's a somebody, it's a possibility that they can become somebody. I'm just saying. I don't know. I wasn't there. But that's just how I think. But the good thing is OG is out of that penitentiary and he free. An 83-year-old man, even if you would have left him in the streets for the past couple of years or whatever, what kind of harm would he have done being free? You could have kept him on an ankle monitor or something. But the good thing is he is free. And I'll tell you another story. I'm a big fan of Bill Cosby because when I was a little child, I can remember Bill Cosby came to Port Arthur. I know some of you suckers saying, nigga, Bill Cosby ain't coming to no Port Arthur. I put my right hand to God. Bill Cosby came to Port Arthur. I was a little child. Me, my little brother, and my homeboy Kelvin. Shout out to K Val. Me, my homeboy, and my little brother was with our class. But we was some fools. We was like, that ain't no Bill Cosby. He was at the Civic Center in Port Arthur. Ask somebody. Ask about me. You can ask about me. He was at the Civic Center in Port Arthur. And we was sitting pretty high up in the stands. So we was thinking, maybe they could run game on us and say that's Bill Cosby. We need to go get a closer look. We need to go do our investigation. And so our little young ass snuck out our seats, and went all the way down to the stage. I'm talking about we passed by about 40 rows of seats. And everybody was just so in tune to Bill Cosby, they ain't even see our ass. You know what I mean? We ducked down, sneaking and shit, and we went right in front of the stage. And right sitting in a chair with a cashmere sweater on, with a button-down collar shirt on underneath, and some corduroy pants. And my first time ever seeing this here, he had on some brown crossband socks. The socks had looked like tic-tac-toe on them, but they was designed yellow, red. I'd never seen socks like that before in my life. And he had on like some we call them boat shoes. Some people call them moccasins. Some white folks call them Sperry's. But they the little brown shoes with the little tassels around them and the little 4 little shoestrings, normally brown too. He had them joints on. And he's sitting in the chair with the microphone, entertaining the whole Civic Center. Got them laughing their ass off. He ain't doing no cursing. And he ain't sweating. He ain't jumping around. He just sitting in a chair, sort of like I'm doing right now, talking his shit. And so while we at the stage looking up at him, we like, look at his socks. And me, my little brother, and my homeboy, we were so amused and amazed by these socks that we didn't recognize we were talking loud. And he put us in his show. He looked down, he say, what y'all doing down there? How y'all got down there? And everybody like, huh? Who? And he like, they got 3 little hard heads right here, this and that, this and that, this and that. What y'all doing? And we like, where you get them socks from? He say, my socks? Somebody come get them. They sitting up here worrying about my socks. And then he told us about the socks. And he said, y'all doing good in school? And we like, He told us a few more things. And he told us something positive like, hey, man, y'all get y'all act together, do well in school, put us in another joke or two. Then looked at the people like, come get these little niggas. And before you knew it, you know what I'm saying, about 3, 4, 5 superintendents or teachers or whomever was coming our way and shit, we disappeared like motherfucking chipmunks. Shoo, shoo, and wound up back in our seats. But that was the first time in my life seeing a real, you know what I mean, celebrity in my city like that, Bill Cosby. So I'm glad OG made it up out that situation, because that penitentiary ain't no place for no man, like the pimp say. Welcome home, Bill Cosby. This one for you. Yeah. Let me see who in here. Let me see who out there doing what. Let me see who was in here. Yeah. Now we have to free R. Kelly. I'm not even gonna funk with that one. R. Kelly, a whole different situation. Little Rock. Hey, if they free R. Kelly, they need to put that nigga on the monitor. Nah. Little Rock, what it is? Sebastian, what it is, man? Yeah, free BG. Yeah, BG, free BG. I met BG a couple times. That's a trill nigga. Mr. Maine, what it is, man? Yeah, Mr. Maine, I got you a package coming too. And Rudolph Manor. Also, we need to free Corey and Chris. Yeah, free C Murder, man. Free C Murder. You know what I'm saying? Big facts, Sebastian Cornwell. Zay Sanchez, what it is, man? Already, we getting that knowledge for life. We got to. Let me see. Something else, BFG. What it do, he's it. Man, everything good. Just sitting back, sipping on a little whiskey. You know what I mean? Put my little spiel down about the OG Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? Who that is? Jay Steez. Jay Steez, what it is. Everything good, man. I'm just trilling. Pop Thompson, crying, man. He laughing like a motherfucker. What I did, what I said. Zay Sanchez, let me see. Out of line, she freestyled on that mic. Yeah. She went on and gave a nigga a little old sample. She gave a nigga a little old sample. She was trying to give a nigga some of that Kagogi, but I ain't want it. You know what I mean? I turned it down. You know what I'm saying? Nah, ain't no Fugazi. Canvas shoes. I don't know. We probably call them canvas shoes, but we call them boat shoes, or some people call them moccasins or deck shoes. You know what I'm saying? What else we call them shits? I know y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, Pimp has said Texas Penitentiary is like 10 to 20 years behind. Yeah, man. Hey, you know one thing though? Let me see. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, the million views. One thing, man, I didn't try to like pry any penitentiary content out of Pimp. I just kind of like sat back and waited till he told me a little bit about this or a little bit about that. But he never really went into it and told me too much about it. Like he was almost putting that shit behind him, and we didn't talk about it much. And I did want to know some stuff, but I wasn't gonna just ask him. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted him to feel confident and just let me know, you know, how he was doing his time. Boom, boom, boom. This and that. What he'd do, if it was somebody he thought I mutually knew, he'd be like, yeah, that nigga was in there, man, boom, boom, boom. Or we'll bump into Crime Boss, the homie Crime Boss. We bump into Crime Boss. He was putting Crime Boss down with us too. And Crime Boss was locked up with him. So they would ride and talk about a little bit about the time they was doing this and that. And I'd be paying attention and shit because see, I got a little brother, got certified as an adult when he was like 15, 16. And he got like 60 years. And he did 20 years on that 60. So that whole 20 years, I'm always going back and forth to the prison. You know what I mean? I'm always hearing this and that. Like, it was so crazy that when I would pull up to the prison, like some of the trustees that was outside cleaning up or doing whatever, when I walk up, I don't have a clue who they are. But when I would walk up, they'd be like, what's up, Hezeleo? You know what I mean? And I'd be like, what's happening? And it was like that. Every unit my little brother went on, like, niggas knew a nigga from him. But yeah, so yeah, Pimp ain't never really just went on down through there with me and talked about too much of that shit. He would just say certain shit, but we never just got off into it too in depth. Let me see. Okay. My nigga let me know he got his cricks. He let me know. He got his cricks. He got his Trill Gang Dicky. Yeah. Shout out to the homie. I told you, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, it's all good. Shout out to C now. It's nothing, my nigga. That's what I do. That's just what I do. When you say this what you want, this the color, you know what I mean? You blame me, shit. It's nothing. It's gonna get done. You know what I mean? But appreciate you. Wear that shit real. Take a lot of pictures. Send them to me. I'm gonna post. It's going down. It's still TG over here. Yeah, got me a little old drink, a little whiskey. But yeah, man, who out there doing what? What we talking about before I go? Let me see. Yeah. Tabitha Fletcher. Hey, appreciate you for coming. Appreciate you for coming. Man, I'm sipping on some Jim Beam. Man. Just some old Tennessee whiskey. Nothing too much. Just take the edge off. You know what I'm saying? Little something. But yeah. I also want to give y'all an update on the Turo game. The shit is how could I say? It's working itself out, but boy, is it taking its time. I'm ready to get back to business. I'm ready to get back to putting that car back out on the streets and making my money so I can know should I buy the next one, you know what I'm saying, and up the fleet because it works. I'm not gonna be the giddy type nigga and just hurry up and do some shit just to say I'm doing it. I'm not gonna do that. Shit got to be working. And so far, it looked like it was working until the accident happened. So they came on with the paper, but we running into some technical issues that something gonna have to give. Like somebody gonna have to. They either gonna have to total that hoe out, or go find the motherfucking parts in China somewhere. Because for some reason, they can't even find the parts to the car. Nissan say they don't know when they gonna get the parts. And this is everybody thing these days. Because of the pandemic. That's everybody's excuse. Because of the pandemic. The scammers. Because of the pandemic. Everybody talking about because of the pandemic. I don't know. Just give me my shit so I can get back to making my money, man. You know what I mean? Engage. Shall I buy another one and put it back on the platform? But yeah, let me see who else off in here, man. Yeah. Let me see who that is. Yeah, Lightyear, what it is, man. Dwayne Parker, what it is. Yeah, so what y'all thought about the Behind interview, man? That's two of probably a few more that he gonna drop. Let me see. What did they say back then? Bun and Pimp on that song for that Irk and Jerk. Yeah. That E and J. Hen Dog 1. Who is that? But yeah. Back in the day, boys used to be full of some of everything. Boys was sampling everything. Boys was smoking dip. Man, listen. I was drunk, but listen, man. Straight to the point interview, no play. Appreciate that, Lightyear. Live ass interview with Behind. Yeah, that's real. And it's crazy how that interview came about, too. I'm going to tell y'all how that interview came about. But let me tell you a little bit about myself. Back in the day, I just ain't had no chill. Like it was, if we was trying pills, I probably wouldn't do too much of the pill thing. But if we was smoking weed, hey, I was doing it. If we was smoking Optimos, I was doing it. If we was smoking blunts, J's, and then we start tripping, dipping that shit, smoking dip, smoking fry, and I was with it. The liquor, I was with it. You know what I mean? I even laid there, you understand, and smoked a little crack. I smoked a little crack. I was a crackhead for about 15, 20 minutes. Nah. I think, hey, any nigga from the hood, don't let that nigga lie to you and smoke some crack. Nah, I ain't smoke no crack on no give me the straight shooter, I'ma light that hoe up. Nah, we used to put that shit in the weed. We used to call it primo essay. You know what I mean? But before then, I got tricked into smoking a little crack. The first time I didn't do it, I blew it out. And then the second time, my stupid ass people put that shit in a cigarette talking about it's a cigamo, but didn't tell me until after. I'm like, man, let me show me on the square. That old dumb ass shit. Show me on the square ass shit. And the nigga then laced the goddamn cigarette with a couple of nickels. And that nigga passed me that cigarette, boy. When I tell you that was the bestest cigarette I ever had in my life. But I'm like, nigga, my motherfucking mouth, know what I'm saying, bitch ass nigga, what you done to this cigarette? And that nigga started laughing. I said, this hoe ass nigga. Nigga had to slip some sauce on me. You know what I mean? Now it's different if you would have said, hey, look, I laced that bitch with a couple of nickels. Then that would have gave me a chance to say, man, I don't want none of that shit. You know what I mean? But the nigga let me hit that bitch about 2-3 times. I'm feeling good in the hole. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is in this cigarette? And come to find out that nigga played. But later on in life, as a younger man, it was the hip thing to do. You know, we smoked a little primo. I smoked a little crack. So your boy is really like a crackhead. Nah. I know some of you young niggas like, what is crack? Yeah, that's some old ass shit. That's some old trick or treats that got a whole lot of niggas ass off this earth and into some jail cells. It was a terrible situation. Basically, it was a pandemic. Basically, it was a scam. It was a scamdemic. It was an epidemic. You know what I mean? And it was a terrible situation, man. But I'm glad I didn't get, you know what I'm saying, hook, line, and sinker on that shit. And shout out to everybody who you know what I'm saying, who wound up getting affected by it. Family members and, you know, boys who went did a lot of time behind that shit, man. Hey, man, we were tricked. But yeah, let me see who else off in here. Let me see. Yeah. Beehive, yeah, man. Yeah, Beehive got a dope podcast from Mobile, Alabama, big homie. Much love. Man, okay, yeah, that's what's up. Okay, yeah. Got some more players out of Alabama. Matter of fact, one of them named Hen Dog. Know what I'm talking about? Already, man, Mr. Maine. It was a Trill interview, Trill family. It don't get no triller than that. Dwayne Parker, yeah. I appreciate that. Let me see, laughing. My dudes in my hood will cut that candle wax up and put that orange gel on it and them crumbs. Man, what y'all doing taking my recipe? That was them dummies. Hey, when a player would move too fast, too quick, buy too many pair of Bo Jacksons, too many pair of Jabos, you know, you don't know what you're doing. You done spun all your re-up, you know what I mean? And you fucked around and ate a bunch of fast food and bought your little girlfriend a few things and tossed your mama a little money. And next thing you know, nigga, you done spun everything you had. Now you back on the streets looking like a dope fiend and shit. Trying to ask a nigga to front you a little something so you can come back up. But, you know, sometimes niggas will hold their nuts on you because they got it and you don't. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But knowing the tricks of the trade, you go get you some of that. Get you some of that RJL. Get you some of that motherfucking candle wax. And a little shake. Get you a little shake and whip you up a dummy. You know what I mean? whip you up a dummy, my nigga. You know what I mean? But I'm so glad, you know what I'm saying, that shit over with. Cause that was some terrible shit. Nigga, I remember one time, nigga, Nigga, I knew some niggas had a fish tank with some beautiful ass rocks at the bottom. Nigga, hey, nigga work wood wheel on them hoes. Nigga worked them dummies till he shook all the way back. And a nigga go work them dummies in the neighborhood he ain't supposed to be. Nigga go work them dummies in your hood. Nigga go work them dummies in the hood he ain't supposed to be in, and then they come up and then go go to the cuts or go to his hood. You back on. You don't wanna pass off dummies in, what I'm saying, in the hot zone. But that's a whole nother story, man. That's 57, 70, 80, 90 years ago. Fuck that shit. I drive truck, like them niggas say. I drive truck. But salute to OG, man. Y'all tell me a few more things before I go. I address it. You know what I'm saying? Don't ghost me, my nigga. Roast me or something. Yeah. I'm finna get out of here. What y'all talking about before I go? My niggas say I got more beats coming. Then I got another nigga. I just sent you 5 beats. Text me back, let me know what you think of. Honestly, my nigga, I won't be listening to him tonight. Nigga, I ain't fucking with no beats tonight. Let me see. Man, look, man, listen, man. I was trying to listen. I was trying to put Allen on them hoes, bro. Them hoes, they like to have their problems on the low. But when a trill nigga show up and got some bad advice for them, they don't know how to act. Now I'm gonna tell you the trillest shit I ever spoke. Now too many people started trying to play me like I need them. You know what I mean? I don't play that shit. Don't tell me you gonna call and we gonna do what we gonna do. And then when the time come, you ghost trying to play. No. I can do all the talking and keep the algorithm jumping like a motherfucking jumping jacks or a motherfucker with that Chinese jump rope. Fuck you talking about. Know what I'm saying? We got here. Hey, we got here, my nigga. All y'all in here right now, everybody who kept showing up, we got here. All them soup chats, all them hours, all them comments, all them hours y'all came fucked with a nigga, we got here. So if they want Allen back, they're gonna have to ask. They're gonna have to damn near beg, giving them some pure entertainment on some trill shit. And they gonna act like, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Long live the pimp and Mama West and Pops for life. Much love and respect to the entire UGK for life trill family. Mr. Maine with the big major soup chat. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Be safe out there, big dog. Hen dog, number 1. You too, man. Zay Sanchez, man. Yeah. All my people. Yeah. We come to him clean in the bitch. Niggas had designer shades. Nigga had polos. Nigga had wrist watches. And was talking that hot shit. And they want to play shy. Don't play with me. You know what I mean? So here's I is. I'm back, my niggas. I'm back. You know what I mean? Allen might come back one day. But until then, y'all go watch old Sugar Britches. With all his pussy ass motherfucking realism. Ain't no real nigga sit back and rock like that. Know what I'm saying? I don't agree with the nigga all the time. I don't agree with the nigga mannerism or none of that. But that's his business. And that boy winning. That boy winning giving half-ass good advice. The boy winning giving common sense ass advice. But that nigga be chopping into them hoes. Ma'am, click, nigga be hanging up on. But them stupid assholes love that shit. They love that shit. They love being treated bad. So all you niggas out there treating them hoes good, man, walk in the house and say, bitch, fuck you. Nah. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just sitting on my throne, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting on my throne. But yeah, man, they didn't free the cars. They didn't free the Jello pudding pop, man. You know what I mean? I wonder how he feeling. He ain't say nothing on that interview. Wonder is he all right? You know what I mean? I hope he all right. Let me see. Yeah. What else we talking about before I go, man? What else we talking about before I go, man? Hit me with something. You gonna have someone catch a case? Nah. Y'all know this just Trill chop up. Y'all know not to go in y'all house and treat your woman bad because a nigga on the internet said it. No. Why would you do that? I ain't in there treating mine bad shit. I just got some good ass kagogi. Nah. Appreciate the soup chat, Mr. Maine. That's how we gotta do it. Keep that algorithm jumping, you know what I mean? Let them know it's going down. One more Trill story. Yeah. We're gonna do a lot more Trill stories, man. We're gonna do a lot more. But I wanna do my next one a little different. I wanna do mine a little different. And like I say, I'm waiting on some of the players to do theirs. You know what I mean? Just bear with me. Come fuck with me. We do this here type of shit all the time. We just chop it up, Pop. You know what I mean? We just chop it up. We chop big game. Yeah. Cosby out. He gonna chill with his family and friends. Man, that's what's up. Lightyear. I pulled out when that boy was and lately. When that boy was looking good, I pulled out. And I've been seeing, I'm only fooling with that one. I pulled out on everything else. So I seen the boy kind of go all the way back down. I jumped back in. And then when it went up, I jumped out and took my profit. Now I'm hating. Now I'm wanting that hoe to drop all the way back down. I ain't nothing but a hater on that crypto. Quit playing around 25, 27 cents. Nah, bitch. Go on, drop back down about 19 cents, and I'm a blam your bitch ass. You know what I mean? That bitch drop back down about 18, 19 cents again. I'm a blam that hoe. I got something on standby, just waiting. Let me see what that hoe look like right now. Yeah, hey, that bitch at 24 cents right now. I don't want it at 24 cents because I'm looking at all kind of like theorists who fool with it. Them boys talking about they don't know if this thing finna crash. They don't know what's popping with it. But if I catch it low again at about 19 cents, if I catch it about 19 cents and it shoot up to 25 cents again, I'm gonna make a bunch of money and you know, pull out again. Almost like some day trading type shit. But just, just basically hustling, not trying to lose. Now some boys play longevity. Fuck all that. I'm hustling. Yeah. Like you say, hell yeah. What else we talking about? We might as well do about 50 minutes. What we talking about? Let me see. Yeah, on that crypto. Yeah, hey, I ain't gonna lie, boy. I've been wanting to drink me some beer like a motherfucker lately. But I'm chilling. I had me a couple of mixed drinks yesterday. Had me a little 2 margaritas. And then I just drank a little shot. I ain't doing too much. I ain't doing too much of nothing. Trying to get back on my shit real heavy. You know what I mean? Cause a nigga getting heavy as a hoe, bro. Let me see. Got that low carb beer. Man, I don't even want it. Yeah. I don't even want it. Now, earlier I was having an attack I wanted me a king cobra and a bull bad than a bitch, bro. I don't know why I'm talking like my nigga Vicious. R.I.P. to my nigga Vicious, man. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I fought the Craven. I've been fighting Cravens all week. Wanted to stop at the donut shop. Didn't do it. Eating salads and shit like that. Now yesterday, a nigga did do some, you know what I'm saying, damage on the Taco Tuesday, the celebration, you know what I'm saying? Fajitas and all kind of shit, nachos. Nigga damn near still full off of that shit. But I'm gonna make another video about this shit I had earlier. I can't even talk about it. I can't even talk about it. That old Delta variant. Haven't looked into it. Haven't looked into it. I got a few little things that's sitting there, but everything else, you know what I'm saying, was just a day in, day out type day trade thing. Yeah. Them achievements, man. I appreciate everybody, and I thank God to be able to still be accomplishing shit and being excited about shit. I got some news earlier today that sparked some excitement, but it's too early to really, you know, talk about it. I can mention some of it, you know. Boys talking about putting a tour together, and I could be up on that bitch. You know what I mean? So if that happened, I have a tendency, like when I got shows ahead of me, I have a tendency to somehow be able to just shed weight. Like, you know what I mean? It's like I be anticipating some shit. You know what I mean? So my focus just be dead up on what I need to do. And me losing weight performing is because I'm not the type of performer that just stand there and rap. You know, I like to move. I like to be active. But I've been inactive for a very long time. I've been a studio rapper. I can't even bullshit you. I've been a studio rapper. And I started to like it. But lately, boys is asking what the price is. They want to know what the price is. So if that continue and that materialize to okay, here's the contract. Well, shit, I done activated my artistry full stream ahead again. You know what I mean? And that'll be beautiful. Because I control my own schedule right now. So if boys want to book a nigga, all I gotta do is shut certain shit down for a little time and go pick up that and come back. You know what I mean? GMB, it's a beautiful position. But right now it's just inquiries. It's not concrete yet. It ain't concrete until boys seeing deposits and contracts. You know, if none of that popping, it ain't nothing but talk. But the tour thing is a little bit different. And so I'll be talking to my people and seeing how that's gonna go. And if that shit go, let me see who that is. Franchise Young, man, I hope y'all follow through with it. So put the shows out so I can come see y'all. Yeah, hey man, I missed that shit. The purple slides. Let me answer this, then I'm gonna answer that. I missed that shit, but I'm being a realist, and I'm being a real businessman. If some shit don't make sense, I'm not at the age just to be able to do it, just to say I did it. You know what I mean? Shit gotta make sense. You know what I mean? Like a nigga on some grown man business. I miss that shit. I love that shit. But if that shit don't make sense, I'm sorry. I can't partake. You know what I mean? Shit too real. shit way too real. You know what I mean? I'm the type of nigga, man. I like to send niggas money in the penitentiary when I'm thinking about them. Some niggas just on rotation here. I like to bless niggas. I like to help. I like to do this here. I like to shoot that there. I like to give. A nigga can't give if he on empty. So if a nigga inviting me to a show without a purse, what the fuck? Don't get me wrong. I've been invited throughout the years. I've been invited to a lot of shit. And I've been offered a lot of shit. But I'm at the position in my life right now, dog, I'm not that high. I don't charge that much. But what I'm charging you, it makes sense. Because I'm coming with a small crew. I likes the drinks good. I likes my hotel good. You did. And I want a merch table. And I want my purse. Because I'm gonna buy me a brand new monogram Dickie. And like the pimp say, get you some new J's. My outfit gonna cost me damn near $300, $400, $500. I got to pay my crew. You know what I'm saying? So the little number I'm throwing out there, it's very fair. It's very fair. And then when you get me to the club, all you gotta do is bucket of beer me a few times and give me a liter of Grey Goose and give me 2 bottles of Rosé Moet. And hey man, we good. And we good. You know what I mean? But if you ain't got all that, don't call me off my throne, my nigga. My nigga, if you ain't got all that, don't call me off my throne. I ain't coming off my throne for nothing unless it makes sense. You know, when my son hit me, hey man, I need, you know what I'm saying? I need X, Y, and Z. Sometimes 2,000-3,000 or 300-400 or 200 or whatever. Nigga, I'm Hezeleo. I'm this nigga daddy. What I supposed to? Oh, I ain't got, nigga. I'm a motherfucking hustler. I ain't got a young Heez. Nah, young Heez, I can't do it, man. Fuck all that, man. You know what I mean? So don't get me wrong. I miss being on that stage. But if that shit don't make financial sense, man, hey, man. I can sit on my motherfucking throne and rap on my computer. Swinging in the bucket. I don't give a... Because one of these days I got to come up and grip wood wheel in a blue DeVille. Candy pop, trunk, fifth wheel in the grill. Yeah, free concert. Nah. Y'all niggas get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Okay, I put it simply like this here. Would you go to work for free? If the job called you right now and say, man, we offering free overtime. You come in and work an extra shift and we ain't gonna pay you. What you gonna say? Even though you're good at it, you gonna say hell nah. Because it don't make sense. But look, we gonna get out of here, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Bill Cosby is free. Hopefully I get to meet him again. I might gift him a pair of them socks. You know what I'm talking about? It's your boy Hezeleo, Long Little Pimp, and Mama West. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna do what it's gonna do. Know I'm talking about. Yeah, yo.